Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
The pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And it's James.
Oh, it's Seedorf.
Tries to play it through. Thuram makes the interception.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Taken back almost at once.
He's in space and looking for options. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
It's their second corner of the game. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Passes short and sharp.
And Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game.
And that has been cleared. Brazil are looking to go forward now.
Nicked it back promptly.
And that interception was...
Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
And they've got rid.
Chance here to counter. Great vision.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal.
Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Now that's well seen too. Now this man Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant.
Could be danger here.
Bale. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And it's been played through, and it's certainly onside here. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Seedorf.
And the counter is on.
Pull it. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pull it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He can run onto that. Dida claims comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Dida sends that a long way. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. That's good play. James picks it up out wide. Cleared away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. Flings in across. And this could be the final action of the first half. Now, great chance! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Opts for safety. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. That has ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Nedved. Seedorf picks out brilliantly, and a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Caught offside that time. And it's Bellingham. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's made its way to him. Great shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit has created one goal already. Driving forward, steaming on goal. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This looks promising.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Bellingham. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Number 24, Toure. Number 6, Bellingham. Number 16, Rodri. Number
And he whips
11,
it in. Terrific header!
Number 21.
And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Number 14, Pirlo. Number 17, Beckham. Number 13, Nedved. Number 19, Jan Kullen. Substitution.
That's an imaginative pass. And he can clear it away. And it's a corner. Brazil have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, there's the clearance.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, well played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's run loose here. Out to the right.
There will be 3 minutes added
Beckham.
time.
Pirlo. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Vieira. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. It's a searching pass. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. It's Beckham. And that is as far as it goes. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the
Manchester
passionate
United
crowd demands.
Against Brazil.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago.
Shoots! Oh, that was venomous.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And it's Rodri. Great vision. Now here's the delivery.
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. Chooses to go back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. James is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rodri.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's going to have his name taken. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. That's good running with the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Takes a shot!
and that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ferdinand getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just the keeper to beat! Rafael Varane. And it's Yaya Toure. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Gullit. Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Rodri for Yaya Toure. And it's Cruyff. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldo chasing after it. Now that's well seen too. Gullit. Rodri. Bale delivers the ball. James.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Manchester United looking to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. And this is Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ronaldo.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
They've been looking for.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Tries a shot!
That's going to go a long way.
No way through there.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. And it's Gullit. Yaya Toure. And it's Gullit. James cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but...
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. And here's Nedved.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Varane spots it and intercepts. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 11, Gullit. Number 16, Rodri. Number 21.
Big header! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Beckham. Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Oh, well measured. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Cruyff. And he's onside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
James, hoisted in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's tried one! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Manchester United finding their passes. And it's Nedved. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Now the ball in. Shot a goal!
About that! And that has raised the roof!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Long ball looking to counter. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Beckham. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise
Manchester
is fervent,
United
the atmosphere
against Brazil.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cruyff. Bale at it in a wide position. And this is Bale. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bale.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Bale clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice interception, well timed. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Seedorf
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
pinches it off him. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Cross into the ball.
Big chance! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United grab the...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he gets rid in a hurry. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Yaya Toure. And it's Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Nedved. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. No, that's not going to find its target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hullet. Bale. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Bellingham. Can he get it through? And this Cristiano Ronaldo! Lofted upfield. Now it's Seedorf. Rodri.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. And it's James. Played in with purpose. Oh, what chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Manchester United are looking to go forward
There
now.
will be 1 minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. He's got away. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, cracking ball. Thuram. For Ferdinand. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Back in possession and ready to go again. Nedved was steaming forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Played back in. A header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Bellingham gets into some space. Gullit. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. James. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nedved driving on and making good progress. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bullish header!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
11,
changes on
Gullit.
both sides, actually.
Number 16, Rodri. Number
He's
6,
intervened well there.
Bellingham.
Nedved.
Number 21,
And it's Nedved.
Johan Cruyff.
Now it's
On the
Cristiano
field,
Ronaldo.
Number 13,
Back into the middle.
Nedved.
Played into
Number
space out
17,
wide. Cristiano
Beckham. Number
Ronaldo!
14, Pirlo.
Another
Number
fruitless header.
19,
Manchester United really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
He's through and all alone! And a chance! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Passing nice and neat.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he lines up a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific hit! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bellingham. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball goes in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Crosses it in. He's there to get rid. That has been knocked clear.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good effort from distance. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter,
And
with a
quick
good mix
reminder
of
today,
action
everybody,
and
to
plenty
make
of talking
sure to put
points,
any litter
and it
in the
ended with
bins
the right result.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Hullet. He's got away.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Brazil with the corner. They're first.
Header! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. It's a good-looking delivery.
Defending of the desperate variety.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ambitious ball here. That's an excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement.
And Cruyff! It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Crossing. And that should get the job done. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free.
Roberto Carlos.
Picks it up out wide. And he's taking no chances there.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's a good ball. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is lovely. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. James stood his ground strongly.
Danger averted for now. Cruyff.
Bergomi calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And this is Ronaldo.
Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Rodri.
He's through, now is he in? Chance! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Bellingham. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now there's a fine ball. What a wonderful goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil take the lead. It's a promising position. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Crosses it in.
Has been indicated.
And that should get the job done. Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. He's in a great position here. Now it's Rodri. Hangs in a cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nedved is there to clear. Manchester United have reclaimed it. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 11, Gullit.
And that's definitely not his best.
Rodri.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
On the field.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Back into the middle, played out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
And he can clear it away. Out towards the flank. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos gets it clear.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Bellingham.
Swung
Number
over.
24, Toure. Coming on the field, number 14, Pirlo.
Now it's Bellingham.
Number 5,
Šeško.
Vieira. Substitution.
James could try cutting inside here. Played it again. Not pretty, but it gets shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a really well-measured ball. Vieira gets across to intercept that. And here's Cruyff. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Bergomi. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to shoot. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Well, that has changed. Collar is flagged offside. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Good ball, good take. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out to the left it goes. Ibrahimovic tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of...
Shoots! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things looking so easy.
Can he finish?
And time is up. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's Nedved! And that has fair fizzed. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rodri. Great vision. And he welcomes it in.
Chance, surely! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
James. Fired deep.
It's a mighty effort!
Harmlessly behind. Rodri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
Brazil really could have done without this to get them off and running.
1-0, never any doubt.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pull it, and it's Bellingham. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rodri, and here's Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's clever. Seedorf, distributed tidily. Oh, right place, right time. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's bullets! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Pull it. Looking to play him in. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
James is wide and looking to get on.
Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! Right back in the game!
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's on it, can he get away? Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Bale. Looking for the run. Rodri picks it up out wide. Look at the space here. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. James. Bergomi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Gullit. And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. He's cut it out. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Cruyff. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well measured. He takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Bellingham. Oh, good. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Substitution.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ferdinand tries to clear, and that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw it.
Substitution in progress.
Rafael Varane. That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be... And Cruyff! Schmeichel clears. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Lofted in. Defending of the desperate variety. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Bellingham! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Cruyff. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been slipped through. Roberto Carlos gets it away. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here.
We're back in possession and ready to go again.
Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet.
And this is Ronaldo. Tries a shot!
Bale tries to clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Oh, that's a bullet! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Good read, needed to be.
And he can clear it away.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite important.
Up he goes! Oh, crossbar!
No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, can he get onto this?
And here's the chance to counter. Out to the right. Hullet. He's having a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hullet. Manchester United finding their passes. And he plays one through.
And he's surging through. He's come in hard.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure
Is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now, who's going to be first to this?
plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Rodri.
Yaya Toure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly.
Terrific header! Oh, off the bar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Hullet.
Cruyff.
Now it's Hullet.
And this is Cruyff.
And it's Hullet.
And this is Ronaldo.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
No way through there.
And it's with the keeper. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Brazil are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Bellingham Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Gullit. He's in a great position here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Not the most accurate pass. Rafael Varane. Rodri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bale cuts it out. James got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Nedved. Nedved! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Shapes to shoot! Ferdinand can get it clear. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Brazil ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Varane spots it and intercepts. Passing nice and neat. Played back. Thuram. Bellingham. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Gullit. James is fouled.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's played in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's picked it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No, that was never going to make it. And it's James. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That looks a decent ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos finds himself offside. Back to the keeper it goes. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gullit. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Rafael Varane gets it away. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Gullit. Number 6, Bellingham. Number 16,
And it's Roberto
Rodri.
Carlos.
Number 21,
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in
Johan
again.
Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 13, Nedved.
And here's Bellingham
Number 17,
driving through the
Beckham.
middle.
Number 14, Pirlo.
Nedved.
Number 20,
Beckham.
Ibrahimovic. Substitution in progress.
He shifted it to the flank. He is starved of space and time. And they can counter here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram. Beckham picks it up out wide. Thuram fired deep towards the back post.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
8.
making another change here.
Coming on to replace him is
The well cut out, no
22,
margin for error there at
Nesta.
all. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And this is Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Nesta. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Nedved. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nesta. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Roberto. It's Roberto
There will be
Carlos!
3 minutes added time.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Carlos has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Look at the space here. Played out to the left flank. He gets big! And that is the last effort of the game. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Please be reminded that drinking
Your reflections
is
then,
only
Jim.
allowed in the area
Brazil
shown in this
definitely
map.
impressing
Thank
me
you very
here,
much for your
especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.